Hi, I'm Josh. I'm Say Less's biggest fan.
Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm training one of my students. His name is Josh, and he's a really good junior player. So much potential and talent, and at least when he's here on the court, he's working hard. He's from Hong Kong, so I work with him over the summers when he comes here, and here we're just working on specifically inside in forehand, and I wanted to show you guys kind of the stuff that we talk about. I'll talk through this lesson. So right now I'm just working his spacing by having him go inside out and then inside in. Backhand, inside out, and then inside in. So it forces him to move not only to the ball, but away from the ball as well, backing up away from the ball in order to hit the two inside out and inside in shots. So when I'm giving a lesson to a more advanced player and we're working on stuff, I'm going to say more detailed, like just small adjustment things, because I don't really have to develop the muscle memory as much. I don't have to activate his muscles because he's done all of these things. We don't have to go through like a lot of the medicine ball stuff, like as if I'm developing a player versus me and one of the players are just fine-tuning certain shots. So this lesson is a lot of just training and working on certain shots versus me like building up his stroke from like a lower level, right? So his strokes they flow very well. I like how they look. I like how they feel. He's a really solid ground stroker, and he's got good doubles instincts as well. But I think during the last tournament, inside in wasn't working as well, so we're just drilling that. I think the theme for a lot of our practices this summer has been to make adjustments on his backswing based on the type of shot that he gets, because he likes to, at least before what he's told me, he's been playing a lot one speed, and what I've noticed with him when we play points and I mix up a lot of paces and stuff, he tends to go at it with the same mindset, same approach to every different shot that I hit, and that's kind of hurt him based on shot selection. But he's improved so much over the summer, just being able to adjust, and that's won him a lot of matches. So I'm talking about spacing and being able to get yourself back into the ball, even when you're hitting the inside in. And this is a shot, or this is what you do when you actually have time, if you get around it fast enough. You want to try to get your left foot toward the cone that I placed there. And I told him it was okay to aim for the alley. And he hit the alley on every ball. And then after the drill, he tells me that he's actually trying to hit the ball in the court. So at first I thought he was doing exactly as I told him. And then I learned that he was accidentally hitting it there. But why did I tell him to aim for the alley? Because for the purpose of developing his stroke, fine-tuning the stroke, I want him in front. And if he's hitting the alley, then he's early. And he's able to stay closed longer on the shot, rather than if he was missing toward the middle of the court. He might be hitting it in, but that means he's late and he's opening up early, which is an issue that he had on this shot. So over exaggeration sometimes is a really good tool in correcting your swing because it forces you to do certain things that will help your stroke along in the future. And this is what I'm explaining to him right now. Yeah, which is why I wanted him to aim for the alley. So I want him to feel like he's pushing his left foot toward the cone as he hits, like there, right as he accelerates. That's just a little trick to keep him closed a little bit longer. Roger Federer does this a lot on his inside out and his inside in drives, actually. So the left foot might not come all the way towards the cone, but by kind of kicking it or like stepping it toward the cone as he hits, you can see that he's able to stay more and more closed as he's hitting this shot, even though he's backpedaling or making like the cross step backwards into the inside out and inside in. So they're looking a lot better now than in the beginning. Forgive me if I'm talking too much. I always have a lot to say when it comes to a lesson. It's really hot today. Just mixing in the cross courts for him once in a while just to keep him on his toes. It's tough to be generating all the pace and all the power by yourself.
Comment down below on how good his serve looks.
So Josh, he's a very accomplished doubles player. I think before quarantine he was like one in the 16s in doubles in Hong Kong. I've always worked really well with him. He's a good learner too, asks a lot of good questions when he's taking lessons with me, so I think it's really important for the coach and student to be able to talk, right? A lot of the times when I'm with my students, especially when I get new students, if I don't think we have great chemistry, I will recommend another coach for them, or if I don't, I'll just be honest and upfront with my student or with the parents what I think about me working with a student, and I think in the long run that's the best. It's the best way. But yeah, Josh and I get along very well.
These are like effortless too. Yeah. Okay. So what happens when I actually want to serve?
So we were talking. We were trying to make his serve a little more effortless, and we loosened him up a lot and had him extend a lot more. And he was like, I'm getting the same power without as much effort, which is great. And then he asked me, so what happens if I want to hit hard then? And I don't know, man. You gotta feel the rhythm, same rhythm.
Came up on that one.
So he's hitting cross court with Matthew right now. We got Matthew out here to hit with him.
Sometimes you like to pull your hip. Yeah, when you're a little off balance, you just pull your hip and try to spin it.
So, yeah, that's basically what it is. And he has somewhat of a early recovery syndrome where, at least in the beginning of this hit, he was kind of hitting and recovering too early. But it's much better right now.
Oh.
Try to stay on the ground.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, your contacts should be closer, but it's not like. It's okay, but it needs to be outside a little bit more.
I really like Josh's backhand.
You jammed yourself for the first like 2 rallies.
His backhand is so technically clean. During matches, he can hit backhand angle on purpose, which is something you don't see very often. He uses it to catch people off guard a lot. Because if you initiate a backhand angle out of nowhere, it's a very strange footwork pattern for the opponents. Because first of all, they're not used to moving that way to a backhand. And second of all, the pace is not the same as just a ball that's coming fast into the baseline. You have to move at a different angle, and once you hit it, you're very aware that you're not in the same position as before. So the backhand angle
is all over the place, though.
So his backhand angle is very effective. But he can drive it, hit it line, do whatever. It's a crazy good shot. But as I was saying, as you heard me say in the video, his stances on shots that are coming to him, they're kind of inconsistent. He hits better on the run on his backhand because it forces him into an athletic stance, and spacing is way better. And you see that in a lot of juniors. When juniors are hitting on the run, they look great. When you hit at them deep down the middle, they tend to struggle. So that's just one interesting I wouldn't say fact, but observation that I've made throughout the years. And that's why I play down the middle so much against people.
Ooh, good backhand. He wasn't aiming that wide, though. Dude, this net loves you.
Matthew and Josh played a set after. I wish I had videotaped that because they had some sick points, but unfortunately I had to leave. Oh, I stopped recording and then I had to leave. But
when the ball gets wide on you, you automatically like turn more like this, and when the ball gets close to you, turn more like this. That's why you hit so much better when you have to move. This is when the ball's going at you.
Well said, Les. Just practicing volleys. Solid volley mechanics. Man, the backdrop here looks so nice right now.
Guys.
This GoPro makes everything look good.
You guys could have won an ITA in doubles together, you two.
Yeah, they should have played together. That would have been awesome. But yeah, this is basically all I have for today. But yeah, always a pleasure training with him, and best of luck to him when he's back. I think he's back in Hong Kong right now.
Yeah, now we
but
can
always,
see this.
always a pleasure. And I hope you guys enjoyed stuff like this. Just an insight to like a little training, kind of a cross between a lesson and training. So yeah,
Trust you
don't
guys.
forget to like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments below. Good. So yeah, as always, have a good day, guys. Peace out.